Hey y'all, how y'all doing tonight? This is Jules right here, and with me I have got Garrett Reppenhagen. Um, we are here for the music concert, which I have been calling Music for Peace. I'm not sure if y'all have called it that in the past, but that's what I'm calling it. So normally this event is produced by Miles Megacyph. Unfortunately, he had to bow out for the sake of his own health. And so we are missing him very much tonight. I miss you, Miles. If you guys would like to support him, you can visit his website, which I am going to drop into the chat right now. So I have been looking forward to this event since I joined Veterans for Peace. I am so excited to hear this amazing music from these amazing musicians. So, Rep, you got anything you want to say before we get started?
I think Music for Peace is that's what it is now. And I just want to pile on to the fact that I personally miss Miles. He was fantastic to work with. I know that I could reach out to Miles anytime, but to miss him in this struggle with us is a real damn shame. And we got to do better, y'all. We got to do a lot better. And I hope that comes up in some of the music that we hear tonight, and get us recentered a little bit and shifted in our souls so we can do the work that we need to do, get the fire in our hearts again to get out there and cause crazy in the world. So people see us and know we ain't gonna back down. We're gonna get this peace thing going.
Sounds good to me, Rep. All right, I'm just gonna kick this thing off. Our very first performer tonight is Crash Barbosa. Crash is a political activist, abolitionist, organizer, rapper, writer, and actor. Currently, Crash is partnering with Underground Railroad Entertainment Group while executive producing a documentary series and working on his upcoming album, How to Be an Activist. And tonight he is performing from Pirate Studios. He wanted to make sure he gave a shout out to them because they gave him the space for free. So are you here, Crash? Hey man, how you feeling? How you feeling, Crash?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing pretty good. You ready to kick this thing off?
Of course I am.
All right, the floor is yours.
Yes, ma'am. This is Crash Barbosa. Fuck nationalism. Fuck imperialism. Fuck capitalism. Anybody thinking about joining the United States military, don't do it.
Listen to leaders, don't just listen to me. Even the dead ones, we still plant seeds. Listen to mommy, they still got you locked up over some cop said he never shot up. He's still writing books if you haven't caught up. Listen to leaders or else you can't lead if they call you a terrorist and you ain't a sheep. Listen to leaders, shout out to Patrice. Remind the officials, Democrats always breathe. Look up the Breathe Act is what all of us need. Listen to Malcolm, listen to Martin, read everything Baldwin. People in power out here really shopping for coffins. This hurts all of we like Regents if you got an RFK, it was job as the state. They shot him just like his big brother they replaced with Johnson. Listen to leaders, just listen to grooving. Listen to leaders, you'll see more confusion. Listen to leaders, they can't kill a whole movement. Listen to leaders, they all saving our lives. Listen to leaders, before we all die. Listen to leaders, they all saving our lives. Listen to leaders, before we all die. Before we all die. Before we all die. Give a white rose to both of the shoals. College kids killed, exposing the truth. The war later told. Germany burned, the truth always showed. False charges on Huey P. Then 2 shots in the dark. Then a little later, the only changes were more shots that they put in the pot. Free the people, check out Harriet Tubman. We still fighting that war, power hates the discussion. The system ain't broken, this is how it was designed to function. Abolition now, it was all for nothing. Fred Hampton killed in his seat via COINTELPRO. The program evolving, we already know. Despite all that fucking fuck shit, we the people can still grow. Listen to leaders, don't just listen to grooving. Listen to leaders, or you see more confusion. Listen to leaders, they can't kill a whole movement. Listen to leaders, they all saving our lives. Listen to leaders, before we all die. Listen to leaders, they all saving our lives. Listen to leaders, before we all die. Before we all die. Before we all die. Listen to leaders, don't just listen to grooving. Listen to leaders, or you'll see more confusion. Listen to leaders, they can't kill a whole movement. Listen to leaders, they all saving our lives. Listen to leaders, before we all die. Listen to leaders, they all saving our lives. Listen to leaders, before we all die. Before we all die. Before we all die. Listen to leaders, 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 listen to leaders. Yeah. Abolition now. Normally this is where I do my awkward thank you, but there's no live audience.
You know I had to go West Coast on this crash. Activism, civil way to smash bad systems. Activism, how you heard by politicians. Activism, be the change and make all the difference. Activism, we don't need them cages, close all the prison. Activism, civil way to smash bad systems. Activism, how you heard by politicians. Activism, be the change and make all the difference. Activism, we don't need them cages, close all the prison.
Activism, the real word of that's act. Not just on all these apps, don't just post a square black. People are under attack, go have everyone's back. And don't escalate shit, follow leaders with tact. Free the people in prison, get them to sign a petition. Draw up the conditions for a state proposition. Get the votes in position, and then draw up a vision. Get people out to canvas, before you know it, we win it. Hit everyone's phone line, and plan out a sit-in. Leave your phone at home, I promise you they use Prism. Don't take photos of faces or you fuck up the mission. I said watch people's back, because they'll watch yours. Point out unmarked cars, especially GMs and Fords. The state will be scared, they want us all in a morgue. Stormtroopers for sure, protecting their overlords. Don't ever be their reason, but make sure they know yours.
Activism, civil way to smash bad systems. Activism, how you heard by politicians. Activism, be the change and make all the difference. Activism, we don't need them cages, close all the prison. Activism, civil way to smash bad systems. Activism, how you heard by politicians. Activism, be the change and make all the difference. Activism, we don't need them cages, close all the prisons.
This isn't a joke, we put our lives on the line while politicians do coke and worship they bottom line. Capitalism won't work, we already know that it didn't. Gentrification is racist, don't pretend like it isn't. It happened in New York, in a New York minute. It just keeps getting worse in a New York minute. Shut down a slaughterhouse, it's all intersectional. It's all related, so don't be one-dimensional. That's all unacceptable and comes off kind of intentional. Make reparations reparable, the opposition ain't ethical. Listen to leaders and leave when they leave. It's not about you, so don't ever talk to police. Don't say anyone's name, none of us are that free. Don't be hoarding money, that isn't change, it's more greed. Learn solidarity, that ain't a four-letter word. And if you do this for you rep a trendsetter world.
Activism, civil way to smash bad systems. Activism, how you heard by politicians. Activism, be the change and make make all the difference. Activism, we don't need a cage, close all the prison. Activism, civil way to smash bad systems. Activism, how you heard by politicians. Activism, be the change and make all the difference. Activism, we don't need the cages, close all the prisons.
That was Activism. Cali Dreams on the hook. He's sick at home right now. So all we could do is wish him the best. I wish he was here. That's the homie. This one's gonna fuck y'all up.
The truth is we're all fucked until there isn't all of us. People playing dumb and power's playing all of us. You working 40 hours every week just to eat, get back to work, get back to sleep. At home work is costing most of what you get to keep. And people try to praise the labor movement. Nah, that movement was segregated. That your main point of reference, the system got you regulated. They didn't teach you that in schools because they segregated by race, gender, class, sexual orientation. I paid attention, fuck that, bounce that orientation. Drop the beat and watch your hands so we can eat oppression. Say I'm hand in hand, united we'll stand. Just not the way they said we can. So they'll suppress this, trying to make words illegal. So seal this book in advance. I'd be often gonna see you sit with Nelson Mandela, both shaking their heads and hoping we can do better. Like until there isn't all of us. They will hate and cage and slaughter us. Until there isn't all of us. They will maim and chain and martyr us. Until there isn't all of us. That'll always be what's wrong with us. Until there isn't all of us. That'll always be what's wrong with us. Until there isn't all of us. They will hate and cage and slaughter us. Until there isn't all of us. They will maim and chain and martyr us. Until there isn't all of us. That'll always be what's wrong with us. Until there isn't all of us. That'll always be what's wrong with us. Animals get tortured so you could bullet to lawns. Prisoners make flags and the drones that drop bombs. Men disrespect women, they can't exist without moms. I understand the nihilism, sometimes I say fuck us all. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we all ignoring our call. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we all just bricks in a wall. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we just won't get involved. Which is exactly what we deserve. When we legitimize laws. Which is exactly what we deserve. If all we look for is flaws. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we let them take our resolve. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we don't stop playing God. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we ignore this from laws. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we accepting and nod. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we let them colonize Mars. Which is exactly what we deserve. If we won't die for us all. Which is exactly what they deserve. There's world hunger to solve. Until there isn't all of us. They will hate and cage and slaughter us. Until there isn't all of us. They will hate and chain and martyr us. Until there isn't all of us. That'll always be what's wrong with us. Until there isn't all of us. That'll always be what's wrong with us. Until there isn't all of us. They will hate and chain and slaughter us. Until there isn't all of us. They will maim and chain and martyr us. Until there isn't all of us. That'll always be what's wrong with us. Until there isn't all of us. That'll always be what's wrong with us.
Yeah. Crash Barbosa, Abolition Now. Look me up on Instagram. Speak truth to power. Don't back down. Fuck the system.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, Crash.
Oh my God.
Killing it.
Crash showed up at our 4th of July event. We had a 4th of July support event for vets who don't like fireworks. Crash showed up that night and dropped a song for us. And I was like, oh my God, you have to come play this event. So thank you so much for donating your time to us, Crash. You are a true revolutionary. That was amazing. You got anything you want to say, Rep?
No, it's you know, you got more music, Crash? You just want to get involved in the talks.
You want me to do more?
Hold on a minute. Let me look at your timer.
I can do a lot.
You've only done 10 minutes. You can do one more song if you want to.
I could do more.
Crash.
Oh my God! Don't test me with this. Okay.
While you get set up, man, let me know when you're ready to go.
Oh, it would be like right now, probably.
I met Crash, in a men's group where we were trying to dissect masculinity and patriarchy and all the bad things. And that group wasn't principled enough for Crash because Crash walked off away from them because he had to go harder. So I've been Crash's family ever since. So he's the bulldog of so many struggles, and appreciate you being there always. You ready to rock? I'll get out of the way.
All right, man, get it.
Love, Rap. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm the pit bull. It's a problem. Alright, this one, the second verse ain't me, so I'm not gonna rap it, but y'all should hear it. It's my homie Ray. who's in Austin right now. Yeah. Fuck the system, give us abolition. They make us live in hell as the nation's a prison. Fuck recidivism and all the other isms.
Healthcare, human rights.
Ethnicity should never change care conditions. Every doctor needs to fucking listen. Fuck the media, it's straight white supremacy. Fuck Big Pharma, they put kids on amphetamines. Fuck everyone elected by the meat and dairy industries. Fuck the NRA, those KKK fucks pray for killing sprees. And inside of this, fuck death penalties and sentences. Abolition now is real. All that cruelty just isn't we. Fuck the system, all of it. The why is in a mystery. Wealthy nations really out here while they people living in misery. They keep deleting history like it's browser history. While I'm on that subject, big tech companies ain't shit to me except another power broker, hellish version of the world. They take showers and play poker with our motherfucking words. Fuck the system, oh fuck the system, fuck nationalism, fuck capitalism, fuck the system, oh fuck the system, fuck the prisons, fuck oppressive vision, fuck the system, oh fuck the system, fuck the politicians and they sponsors with them, fuck the system, oh fuck the system, fuck the system, oh fuck the system.
Yeah, motherfuck the system was never built for me and you. Say motherfuck the system, boy.
What?
Put us in a pen like a chicken coop. Say motherfuck the system, boy. Don't really treat us right. Read my motherfucking rights.
Or do I even got some rights?
The 13th Amendment still make me a slave when they put me behind a cage, trying to lock me and my brothers, put us all in fucking cages. Boy, I'm from the fucking south where
White people tell us where you from.
Boy, you better fucking run, so that's why I always pack a gun, always carry my second right. I don't really give a damn, boy, you know what it did. Man, I'm trying to make it big for me and my niggas just to get so rich.
So fuck the system, oh fuck the system, fuck nationalism, fuck capitalism, fuck the system, oh fuck the system, fuck the prisons, fuck oppressive visions, fuck the system, oh fuck the system, fuck they politicians and they sponsors with them, fuck the system, oh fuck the system, fuck the system, oh fuck the system. Yeah. I'll flip out for a second for y'all. I know everybody think that shit's what up, so I'll do the By the way, my shoes, they made out of Swedish army tents. That's ethical consumption in this motherfucker. Shout out to Pirate Studios for the space.
It's beautiful. We've had lots of people in the chat saying how much they love the colors. Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, no. But thank you so much for being here, Crash. We're honored to have you. Thank you so much.
See you in the streets, Crash.
Thank you so much.
Let me know when and where I need to show up for you, all right?
Always, fam. Always.
Right.
It's
Thanks.
always love. Mad love, rap. Mad love, everybody at BFP. Y'all doing the work. Salute.
Thank you, Crash. All right. I say we keep this thing going. What you think, Rep?
We got to.
All right. All right. Next up, we have a wonderful duo. We've got James Toller and Andrea Ladani. James is a former U.S. Army paratrooper, combat medic. He became a pilot and then served as a medevac pilot medical team leader during combat in Somalia. He uses music as therapy. I got you. I do that too, James. Currently working on new music and a children's book series that deals with trauma. That's really cool. How you doing tonight, James? Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Oh, I forgot. We have the problem with the mic. So I'm going to mute. You guys go.
Okay. Can you hear me? This first song I'm going to do is called Karma.
the darkness, shadows follow you. In the darkness, shadows follow you. Watch out what you're asking for. Watch out what you do. All good bad in this life will all come back to you. Watch out what you're asking for. Watch out what you say. All good news in this life come back to you someday. In the darkness, the shadows follow you. Gypsy woman told me a long time ago, be good every day. Don't do life for others, it comes back to you someday. And watch out what you're asking for, and watch out what you do. All good that in this life will all come back to you. In the darkness, the shadows follow you. In the darkness, the shadows follow you. Well, that was a long time ago. When that chick was talking to me, she said, don't do wrong to others. Your little life is free. And watch out what you're asking for. And watch out what you say. All the words in this life come back to you someday. Watch out what you're asking for, and watch out what you do. 'Cause all good bad in this life will all come back to you. In the darkness, shadows follow you. In the darkness, the shadows follow you. All right. The next song we're gonna do is called
We're not on the big screen.
"Change the World."
Yeah, now we are. No, it's,
Okay.
they changed it.
Okay.
So it's me now. Ready?
Yeah.
Change is coming, tide is turning. Together we will change the world. Imagine a world in peace. No need, no hunger, no greed. Children growing up to be free. Globalization, frustration, migration, deportation, why? Manipulation, United Nations, negotiations, domination and lies. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. Children suffer, mothers struggle, fathers missing. Who is listening now? Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. Change is coming, tide is turning. Together we can change the world. Imagine a world in peace. No need, no hunger, no greed. Children growing up to be free. Change is coming, the tide is turning. Together we can change the world. The next song we'll do is a song I wrote a while back with my friend Tim Honhorst, and it's called It's Your World. Money, greed, possessions, ambitions of man. Exploit resources and devastate the land. There's people do that while others waste their days. When I was a young boy, my father he said to me, "Yeah, boy, you can be anything, anything you wanna be. Just don't let the day pass you by." And he said, "Do what you wanna do, and say what you wanna say. The what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Ten-year-old people ask for more, but deviants have no conscience. They're lovers of life, whose ambitions have been smothered, and people do without while others waste their day. So I say, do what you wanna do, and say what you wanna say. Change if you want to. Let's live for another day. 'Cause it's our world. What you gonna do? 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 When I was a young boy, my father said to me, boy, you be anything, anything you wanna be. Thanks for having us. Peace, good vibes to everyone.
Thank you.
Well, thank y'all very much. That was wonderful.
Nighty night. Thanks for that.
Yeah, that was some amazing music. I really enjoyed that. What'd you think, Rhett?
That was peaceful.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to achieve, right? Up here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Well, you know, it takes a spectrum.
Yeah.
That's true. We
It
need
takes a spectrum.
we need that peace. We need that righteous anger. We need all of it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna echo, so we're gonna say it 100 times.
Hell yeah. Peace, 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 peace.
Awesome. Thanks, Jim.
Well, thank you so much, Jim. That was wonderful. So our next artist I know pretty well because it's me. I don't need to talk too awful much. Y'all have seen an awful lot of me during this convention. My name is Jules. I am the member coordinator on staff for Veterans for Peace. I am a gamer for peace. Hit me up. I'm pacifist war vet. And I'm going to play some songs for y'all tonight. These first two songs, I also use music as therapy. I use it to heal from my war experience. So these first two songs are about moral injury. Big surprise. I actually write a lot of songs. I've written a lot of songs about moral injury. This one is specifically about self-destruction, and this is called In the Dark. Look of fear on your face is reminiscent of some dark, dark nights. You can't ignore the nagging voice. It tells you that you deserve to suffer. So over and over, into the fire, into an endless wave of destruction. You can turn on the light and you can drown it out. You can try to deny it, but you're still gonna hear its voice in the dark. Sometimes you can control the volume. Sometimes it has a mind of its own. Or it takes a break, gives you a little peace, but it never seems to be gone for too long. So over and over, into the fire, into an endless wave of destruction. You can turn on the light and you can drown it out. You can try to deny it, but you're still gonna hear its voice. That voice has made its case a million times, but it might not be right. It's just a passenger in your thoughts. You know it's probably telling lies in the dark. You can turn on the light and you can drown it out. You can try to deny it, even though you hear its voice in the dark. Oh, Lord. That one's a lot of air. All right. Song number 2, also about moral injury. This one is specifically about guilt. This is called Try. I wear my guilt on my back. It weighs me down so low. That's what you get when you've done the things I've done. I suffer every day. So I prostrate myself and repent. No matter how much I hurt, it's never enough. I've put so much hurt in the world. I don't know if I can do any good, but I've got nothing left but to try, 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 try. Sometimes I need to put it down so I can catch my breath, but then putting it down just takes my breath away. So I let it in, feel it hard, let it wash over me. Then I put it down, turn around and walk away. I've put so much hurt in the world, I don't know if I can do any good, but I've got nothing left but to try, 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 try. By the way, Chris, I think we misunderstood each other. You're welcome to just like drop the link if you want. You don't have to drop the whole thing in the chat, but you know, whatever people want, that's cool. Anyway,
I saw that people were actually being thankful to you providing the lyrics like that.
Okay,
so
rock on. Well, keep on
it.
doing it then. Yeah, man, that's great. Okay, so my next song, this is about crap. What song am I playing? Oh yeah, I remember. I figured I ought to also share a protest song with y'all. I wrote this song with a group called Soldier Songs and Voices. It is a program that gives free guitar lessons and guitars to military veterans and active duty members. If you want to be a part of them, hit me up. I will let you know. I will get you in touch with them. But they do a songwriters retreat every year. And one year, a Vietnam vet named Bob Evans walked in, and on the first night, he said, I want to write a protest song this week. And I said, me and you, we got to do this together. So this is a song called Driftwood. It is a folk rap song. It's real. It's a thing. You know how Texans feel about the Second Amendment, holding Bible so tight you think it was a commandment. But as far as I can tell, Jesus wouldn't like it much. He rejected acts of violence and he wouldn't like your guns. When you choose to use violence, you control people through fear. And people, when they're scared, they don't think so clear. And most of the time, violence doesn't even work. You beat them up and they fight back, and then the situation's worse. A perfect piece of driftwood floating your way. Will the truth just pass you by and drift away? For the river takes it, will you bring it to your side? You've always had the power, and now's the time. I'm a pacifist war vet. You're gonna hear some more of it. I'm done serving a country where violence is the core threat. When a group has the audacity not to bend to our will, we don't hesitate to show them that we're willing to kill. By group, by the way, what I really mean is people close our eyes, pretend they're faceless. We don't have to treat them equal. Is violence the only way to meet your objective? You gotta beat them down till they give up for it to be effective. Nobody deserves that. No mission is worth that. 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 A perfect piece of driftwood floating your way. Will the truth just pass you by and drift away? Before the river takes it, will you bring it to your side? You've always had the power, and now's the time. You don't have to unmute yourself, but this time, I want you to say it with me. Nobody deserves that. No mission is worth that. 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 Woo. All right, I got one last song for y'all. I write a lot of songs about war, and I just did 3 of them, so I figured maybe I'd do a song that's not about war, but is also about justice. So if you were in the social room last night, you've already heard this song, but I'm going to play it again. This is a song about consent. This is called The Locked Door. This is where I live, my address is me. Some things to keep in mind. I have some suggestions, let's call them house rules, to get you past the no trespassing sign. A locked door is a locked door. 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 We could sit on the porch for a couple of hours, or we could go right on inside. Make yourself comfortable here on the couch. Scoot over and I'll sit beside. You're not the only one roaming these halls, and you're never gonna be. But I've got a room reservation in your name. You're just not gonna get your own key, because a locked door is a locked door. 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 All of the things you see here in this house, I wouldn't have them if they weren't so precious. Happy to feed you, but when the meal's done, would you help me clean up the messes? Let's go on upstairs first, door to the right. I'll lead you most of the way. But if I catch you trying doors to the left, baby, you ain't gonna stay, because a locked door is a locked door. A locked door is a locked door. Hey! A locked door is a locked door. A locked door is a locked door. That was my last song. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Nice, Jules.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for listening.
All the time activist, intersectional, giving voice to folks that sometimes can't be heard, or folks don't listen to. You can't ignore that.
Yeah, or people who are afraid to speak up because of consequences, you know, like, absolutely. I actually write a lot of feminist music, so that's not the only one. Come to Albuquerque, or not Albuquerque, come to Creech, and I will absolutely play some more of them for you. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a short intermission, just 2 to 3 minutes, where we are going to stretch, and we've got another song for you by Tom Nielsen. Chris, would you tell us what the name of that song is? Oh, he's probably on mute.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I gotcha. That song, I'm a fan of this title. It's Elon's Gone to Mars, and I hope there's a lesson at the end of it. That's what I'm hoping for.
All right, y'all. Take a stretch, enjoy this song, and I'll see y'all on the other side.
Elon Musk is gone to Mars. Get some lithium for cars. Just another cake to bake. Back to lunch that he could take. Elon wants to take control of the universal whole. wants some better candy bars, so Elon's gone to Mars. The Mars Society says there's profitability from gold and maybe oil if there's dinosaurs in their soil. They say the rotten earth is dying and Mars is good for trying. Take along his bong cigars, Elon's gone to Mars. Detonate 10,000 nuclear bombs on 1,000 starships with no qualms. Terraform with CO2, turn the red planet green and blue. Drill and spill like Kalamazoo with his SpaceX ingenue. Elon, off he's gone to drop the bomb. Elon says he'll do a coup anywhere he wants to do. Like he did in Bolivia, now he's extraplanetary, intergalactic operations for colonial corporations. I know it's a bit bizarre, but Elon's gone to Mars. Detonate 10,000 nuclear bombs on 1,000 starships with no qualms. Not to worry about radiation when there's billionairization. Just wants to heat up outer space so he can go and own the place. Elon wants to own a place, own his place in outer space. Packing out to catch his flight, taking the red eye overnight. Jeff Bezos going to for a low-wage rendezvous, planning military bases for those Martian marketplaces, playing sci-fi in the stars. Elon's gone to Mars. What planet is Elon on? He's already there before he's gone. 6 extinctions are addressed, leaving Earthlings in distress. Planet is sending an SOS. He could have helped clean up the mess. Planning billionaire bazaars, Elon's gone to Mars. Maybe you can come along. What could possibly go wrong? Playing sci-fi in the stars, Elon's gone to Mars.
I feel good. I feel good. That song was great. Thank y'all so much for coming back to us. All right. How you feeling, Rep? We're halfway through. What you think?
I feel like I just went with Elon to Mars. That song was a trip. That reminds me of some Werewolf to London stuff, maybe some Warren Zevon or some, I don't know. It was wild.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you liked that. So we've got a little bit more music for you. Next up, we are going to call to the stage Francis Collins. Francis Collins loves all forms of music, but he likes to play country and folk. How you doing tonight, Francis? Where you at? Pop that camera on for me. Hey, there you are.
Yeah.
Cool. So how you feeling tonight, Francis?
I'm feeling fine. I love your music.
Aw, thank you. And I hear that you play for a local chapter of the VFP?
For Veterans for Peace, the San Francisco chapter, 69, I think.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that for them. And I'm just going to let you take it away.
All right.
Here we go. Francis Collins.
Oh, this song was written by Tom Waits. It's called The Day After Tomorrow. I got your letter today, and I miss you all so much here, and I can't wait to see you all, and I'm counting the days, dear. I still believe that there's gold at the end of the world. and I'll come home to Illinois on the day after tomorrow. I close my eyes every night and I dream that I can hold you. They fill us full of lies. Everyone buys about what it means to be a soldier. Still don't know how I'm supposed to feel about all the blood that's been spilled. With God on his throne, get me back home on the day after tomorrow. You can't deny the other side don't want to die any more than we do. What I'm trying to say is, don't they pray to the same God that we do? Tell me, how does God choose whose prayers he will refuse? Who spins the wheel? Who throws the dice on the day after tomorrow? I am not fighting for justice. I am not fighting for freedom. I am just fighting for my life and another day in the world here. I just do what I've been told. We're just the gravel on the road, and only the lucky ones will come home on the day after tomorrow. And the summer, it too will fade, and with it comes the winter frost here. And I know we two are made of all the things we have lost here. But I turned 21 today, and I'm saving all my pay, and my plane will shut down, will touch down on the day after tomorrow. And my plane will touch down on the day after tomorrow. And the band played Waltzing Matilda by Eric Bogle. When I was a young man, I carried me pack, lived the free life of a rover, from the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback. Waltz my Matilda all over. And in 1915, my country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, 'cause there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun. And they sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we sailed down to the quay. And amidst all the tears, flag waving and cheers, we sailed off to Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day. How the blood stained the sand and the water. And how in that hell they called Suvla Bay. We were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turk, he was ready, he primed himself well. He chased us with bullets and rained us with shells. And in 5 minutes flat, he'd blown us all to hell. Nearly blew us right back to Australia. But the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain. We buried ours, and the Turks buried theirs. Then we started all over again. So they collected the cripples, the wounded, the maimed, and they shipped us right back to Australia. The armless, the legless, the blind, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And as our ship pulled into Circular Quay, I look at the place where my legs used to be, and thank Christ there was nobody waiting for me to grieve and to mourn and to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. But nobody cheered, they just stood and stared. Then they turned all their faces away. And now every April I sit on my porch and watch the parade pass before me, reliving of past. Living old dreams of past glory. And the old men march slowly, all bent stiff and sore, the forgotten heroes from a forgotten war. And the young people ask, what are they marching for? I ask myself the same question. And the band played waltzing Matilda, and the old men answered the call. But year after year, their numbers get fewer. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as you pass the Billy Bomb. Come a waltzing Matilda with me. Rulers of the nations, when you fuss and fight. Oh, this song was written by Sarah Thompson. It's called Is It for Freedom? Rulers of the nations, as you fuss and fight over who owns this and that and who has the right to design, build, store, sell, and fire all the bombs and guns to defend your holy empire. There are children hungry, children sick and dying. There are mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers crying. They're only pawns in your game of power and corruption. Slowly starve them with your weapons of mass destruction. Is it for freedom or comfort and convenience? Is it to profit for big business we pledge our allegiance? Are we prisoners in the land of the brave and bold, held by indifference and hearts grown hard and cold? And prove to me, America, do you care? Prove to me, America, you're aware. Who's dying for your freedom in this land? Who pays the cost for the liberties you demand? Children of the world, you have the right to sing and dance, run and play. Let your dreams take flight. As the innocent die, you rulers carry the shame. And if we sit idly by, we share in the blame. And oh, America, do we care? Oh, America, are we aware? Who's dying for comfort in this land? Who pays the cost for the convenience we demand? Children of the world, you have the right to sing and dance, run and play. Let your dreams take flight.
Thank you. Wow. That was amazing, Francis. Thank you so much for playing for us. You have a gorgeous voice. You play beautiful. And that is that peaceful energy we need for sure. Thank you so much.
Thanks. You're going to pick some anti-war songs. Those are some doozies, man. You know, Tom Morello last concert told us that the revolution is always going to have an incredible soundtrack. And you pick some good choices there for sure, man.
Well, thank you.
I agree entirely. Thank you so much, Francis.
You're
so
welcome.
I am going to bring up our next performer. I am really looking forward to this because I have been watching his YouTube videos for weeks. And I am also a member of Warrior Writers. I go to their workshops and he is the founder. Next up, we've got Jason Moon. He is a singer and songwriter and Iraq War veteran. He served in Iraq in 2003 and 2004. He is the founder of Warrior Writers. And I understand you just got home from a tour, Jason?
Yeah, it did. It's Warrior Songs. I'm the founder of Warrior Songs.
Oh, sorry. I said it wrong. Sorry.
No worries. No, I just got back from a 21-day tour.
Yeah, I'm sorry I made you wait so long, man. I just felt like you and Slim were a great way to close out this show. Thank you so much. I take the floor, man.
Fan overhead. All right. Well, I went to Iraq in 2003, 2004, and I came back a very different person. And it wasn't until I learned to start sharing my trauma and my story through song that I started to heal. So there's a song about that. Joined to serve my country, to keep our nation free. Sent me down range, where I left a part of me. Now the person I once was, just a distant memory. Trying to be the hero everyone will need. When I got back home and they gave me back my name, I came looking for some peace, but all I found was pain. Expecting pride and honor, all I got was guilt and shame. Can this be how my story ends? Have to learn to carry it if you wanna make it home. When you share your story, you stop carrying it alone. Now there were days I can't remember, that I'd rather not recall. My world came crashing down, I was trapped underneath it all. I started running for the exit, but all I seemed to do was crawl, trying to be the only hero I need. Now the memories of the trauma that What a chains are binding me. The weight of it all finally brought me to my knees. If I could just set down this book, then perhaps I could break free and not change how my story ends. Have to learn to carry it if you want to make it home. When you share your story, you stop carrying it alone. Cause it was tearing me apart to keep it all inside. Now that I spoke my truth, I no longer have to hide. It's so much easier to carry when you got someone by your side. Perhaps I'm not the only hero I need. It took a lot of work to get here, and I can't change where I've been. I don't know where I'm going till I found it in the end. We all become the heroes, the only ones we'll ever need when we let the next chapter begin. You have to learn to carry it if you want to make it home. When you share your story, you stop carrying it alone. As the curtain closes and the night comes to an end, you came to us as strangers, but you're leaving us as friends. And if you share our story, then our healing can begin, and you'll be the kind of heroes we need. You have to learn to carry it if you want to make it home. When you share your story, you stop carrying it alone. So that's Wisdom of the Moon. I wrote that with the group Feast of Crispy. They do Shakespeare Veterans in Milwaukee. So this is my organization, Warrior Songs, and we help veterans recover from the wounds of war by helping them transform their trauma into something meaningful art. So this is, I came home from 2004 to 2008, attempted suicide in spring 2008. Part of my recovery was recording this CD, trying to find my home. Tells the story about coming home. It was so powerful to me. What was so amazing was that other veterans started reaching out and saying, "Hey, I feel this way too." And it ended my isolation, and it wound up preventing 34 suicide events. We've given over 20,000 copies of this away for free. I was singing songs for some vets in recovery in 2011 when a woman did something to me that changed my life. She said, "You know, I think if you could help me find a way to transform my trauma into music the way you have, with starting from at home, I might have a similar healing." I said, "Okay, that's a good idea." That's how Warrior Songs was formed. So this was our first CD. It was 28 some veterans. If you have to ask, Warrior Songs Volume 1, it came out very white and very male because I reached for what I had near me in terms of resources. We got a lot of criticism, a lot. But some of it also came with offers to help. So we teamed up with Women Veterans Social Justice and created the first ever in the history of modern music story of women veterans turned into songs. Women at War, Warrior Songs Volume 2. One album of the year for 2019, and also Native American pop song of the year. The committee of 5 women that decided creative control, not me. And so our latest release that just came out is the last thing we ever do, Warrior Songs Volume 3. It's the story of Vietnam era veterans, and that's the song I'm going to sing you. All of these CDs are available for free to any veteran. You just go to warriorsongs.org, tell us you're a veteran, we'll send it for free. I went to Vietnam on a research trip for this CD, and I was in Da Nang with Chuck Toy. She's the founder of Children's Library International, and he was having a meal with the former NBA commander, who was also the former principal of the school he had built the library at. They were having a meal and they were drinking and hugging, and I didn't really think it was all that special until I realized that when they said they fought against each other, they meant literally, and they said it's pointing to the hillside that they were on, because we were right outside the area they fought. And I was over here and he was over there, and he killed my friends and I killed his friends. And yet they were hugging and having a meal and drinking and celebrating them, building a library for Vietnamese kids who are still suffering the financial effects that's been bombed so many years ago in these areas. So I watched them hug. I got on the bus and wrote this song. Let us build, let us grow, plant the seeds of peace, reap what we sow. Let us sing together so the world will know. Let us build, let us grow, let us create where we once destroyed. Face the landmines, books and toys, joyful singing and the battle's noise. Let us create where we once destroyed. Let us hope, let us pray in every language and religion, for they all say the golden rule is the only way. Let us hope, let us pray, let us rejoice, let us forgive. Teach us to take less than we give, for the sick and old, for the little kid. Let us rejoice, let us forgive, let us be friends, let us share from our front yards to way over there, from across the world to just down the stair. Let us be friends, let us share, let us sit and enjoy a meal. With each bite, the soldiers heal. Put down our swords, we plow the field. Let us sit and enjoy a meal. And let us sing, let us perform. Let art be the fire that keeps us warm. When the sun is shining, when we face the storm, let us sing, let us perform. And let the future not be like the past. Let us remember on the soul of peace we'll laugh. From this mold, new die is cast. Let our future not be like our past. Now it's your turn. Sing along so that all the right can replace the wrong. From the Liberty Bell to the school bell song. Now it's your turn. Sing along. So let us build, let us grow, and the seeds of peace reap what we sow. Let us sing together so the world will know. Let us build, let us grow. Even though I can't hear you, you can sing along if you want. Let us build, let us grow, plant the seeds of peace, reap what we sow. Let us sing together so the world will know. Let us build, let us grow, let us rebuild, let us grow. So you can hear that on the last thing we ever do, Warrior Songs Volume 3. You can get all of the CDs for free from Warrior Songs. Just write us and tell us you're a veteran. We'll send it to your postage page. That song was recorded with Sun Mok of the Saigon International Orchestra and 6 wonderful high school Vietnamese young women who were high school students in Da Nang and utilized the library that we visited. So they got together. It was me and Jake Johnson from Madison, Wisconsin. We recorded a true international collaboration. Thank you guys all for listening. My name's Jason Moon.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Nice,
Thank you so
Jason.
much for being here.
Always good to see you and hear you.
Well, that was amazing. And thank you for founding that organization. That's amazing. I am a person who also came back from the brink of suicide because of music, because of writing songs like this. So thank you for sharing that kind of healing with more veterans. That's amazing. Whew.
Music saves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And music heals. All right, guys. We have our last live performance. This is, I've really been looking forward to this all night. We have Watermelon Slim. How you doing, Slim?
Oh, I hope you can hear me at this
I
point.
sure can.
I haven't seen myself all the way through the performance. My window never came up.
Well, I got you on now.
Okay, well, it looks like it's in, yeah, there we go. My golly, look at that. That's fantastic. Well, I'm just going to start right out by saying, hi, Jason. This is what he's been showing us, of course. This is the most recent Warrior Songs record. I'm on this record, and I just spent a very nice long weekend up in Wisconsin. And thank you very much for what you're doing, Jason. Furthermore, it's time for me to play some music here.
All right, sounds good to me.
And I believe
Take
I will
it over.
start it out playing the song that I have on that record. The last thing we ever do. The name of the song is "Trying My Best to Get Back Home." Let me get my volume on here. There we go. Nobody told me I was younger than my years. My father never talked about his war. I knew the agitation, never knew the fears. I only knew my family gone before, who never hesitated to put their lives on the line. How could I do less? So I enlisted. I'd wear sackcloth and ashes, cry bitter tears, but it's not my fault that it got so twisted. Somewhere in Vietnam, one hot, dry season day, I heard myself repeat a word of shame. I never used the N-word, I knew better than to say a slur like that or any different name. But when that G-word passed my lips, I knew I was no longer innocent. My parents never raised me prejudice. But I knew from that moment that I'd never be content. Though in time I would learn to resist, and in defiance now I'll raise my fist. Now I'm back in the world. I got myself a girlfriend, and I have known her now in every sense. If I'd never gone abroad, I might never have seen the end of my long lost innocence. My anger and my disappointment at myself I scream. There's no cry for spilled milk and soul. I'll cast what's dead aside and try to live in my best dream. For her, though I was more than I could know, and yet never complaining till it's my time to go. No, I'll never complain when it's my time to go. I'll never complain when it's my time to go. coming on up here, we got one. This is called Charlottesville because, well, my dad fought the Nazis. I fought the Nazis. I ain't putting up with them. It is on my last record, but one called Church of the Blues. Everything I'm going to sing is my own. And it kind of goes like this here. Still crying out for the right to be heard. Going on down the road, no time for desperation. I don't know if I'll ever see the end, but I got them blues for my nation. My daddy fought at the beach of Antioch. He did his duty to fight the Nazi herd. What's up with us putting up with Nazis on our streets? See happens when they get the earth. Cry, cry, America, to remember the deepest, darkest things they represent. Love and forgive, live and not live, no matter who may be your president. I got them blues for my country. Nobody knows I'll make it back alive. And if I find that I can't live forever, I'll still be moving in overdrive. I got them blues for my nation. That's your line, girl. I got them blues for my nation. I got them blues for my nation. I got them blues for my nation. Cry, cry, America, to remember the deepest, darkest things they represent. Love and forgive, live and let live, no matter who may be our president. I got them blues for my country. Nobody makes it out of these blue lives. And if I find that I can't live forever, I'll still be fighting that Nazi jive. I got them blues for my country. I got them blues for my nation. I got them blues for my nation. I got them blues for my nation. Yes, sir. I'm telling you what, I got one more I wrote for Washington in 2011 here. It was actually the name of the BFP action in that year, which was the 10th anniversary of that of Afghanistan war. And the name which Sarakoff was nice enough to put on there was A Wrench in the Machine, and it goes like this here. Long ago, once upon a time, two men did a crime. Tired of working for one thin dime, they feed their family every day. Looked around, the coast was clear. Nobody watching, nobody near. They put a stop to that grinding gear, a wrench in the machine. Don't mistake our purpose here. We're here to tell you now and clear. We're tired of your campaign of fear. Now here's what we do. Iraq, Afghanistan, who wants to be the last man? Sacrifice for your business plan, your profits are a fee. And we'll no longer watch the magician, cause we know where he's had his hand. And if you want them on and some politicians, we say we've had enough pound sand. Brothers, sisters, mothers say, I'm tired of you, you've had your way. You're flying blind, you've lost your way, and we're here to interview. You're the intervene, boy. I declare we all know. For our sakes that we got to tow a wrench in the machine. Gotta throw it, boy. Throw it, throw it, throw a wrench in the machine. Throw it, throw it, throw a wrench in the machine. Throw it, throw it, throw a wrench in the machine. Throw it, throw it, throw a wrench in the machine. Like that. Now I don't. Let me look at what time I got here. I got about 6 or 7 minutes, I think, left.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah, I'm watching. I want to do something. I want to do the most serious thing I'm going to do the whole time before I sing you this last song I'm going to sing you. When I was in Canada in 2005, early, I heard that Canada had lost its first combat death since Korea in the Afghanistan war. And so it was on that day that I made this my mission. The veterans in the crowd will know what to do when I give the preparatory command. Present arms. Order of arms. Let me sing you one more song. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about it. Many people in Canada believe this is the unofficial Canadian national anthem because it was written and sung by a very large man who wrote songs much bigger than himself. His name was Stan Rogers. And the song is particularly important because when he wrote it, there was no, and when he died in 1984, pulling people out of a burning airplane, there was no Northwest Passage yet. Now, due to global warming, there is. And those Arctic powers, ourselves included, are slobbering over how much more resources they can dig where they couldn't dig before. So I'm going to sing you this song in memory of Stan Rogers, whose son sang on the record that I recorded this on. His son was 3 when Stan died. and it goes like this here. It's called Northwest Passage. Ah, for just one time, I would take a Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there 'twas said to lie, a sea route to the Orient, for which so many died, seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered broken bones, and the long forgotten lonely cairn of stones. Ah, for just one time, I would take a Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. 3 centuries thereafter, I take passage overland in the footsteps of brave Townsend, where his sea of flowers began, watching cities rise before me and behind me sink again. This tardiest explorer driving hard across the plain, all for just one time, I would take a Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. All night I drive behind the wheel, the mileage clicking west. I think about Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest, who cracked the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to race the roaring Fraser to the sea. Why then am I so different from the first ones come this way? Like them I led a settled life, good all the way, to seek a Northwest Passage at the call of many men, to find there but the road back home again. Oh, for just one time, I would take a Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, make a northwest passage to the sea. Thank you very much, everybody.
Wow, Slim, that was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm sorry, I'm a little.
He was such a man. Stan Rogers is he was killed pulling a dozen people out of a burning airplane before it exploded and killed him and the rest of it in there. 1984.
Wow.
By the way, hi Rap. I didn't get a chance to say hello there earlier. You can turn it off now if you want to. Nice cat.
This is my faithful co-host Sancha. Thank you guys.
Oh, I know.
This
is my
her in the chat.
that's my dog there. If you can see him there, that's Philo.
Awesome.
He's a replacement for my dear murdered Pino.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you for being here tonight, Slim. That was amazing. This entire night has just been really great. This entire day of the convention has been great. This experience has been really special for me. It's my first convention, so I'm really glad to be here and performing with y'all tonight, and hearing y'all's music tonight was great. So thank you so much. So we have one more recording to play for you to close out the show. I'm curious if you got anything you want to say before we close this out, Rep.
I just appreciate Bill being with us. Watermelon Slim is a legend. Has done great work in so many struggles, and that blues just is outstanding. Never ends, man. And I hope we can get you to a face-to-face gathering sometime soon, Watermelon Slim, and get you out there. But yeah, the music's been incredible, and it's always inspiring to see our work kind of reflected in music and back at us, and just this negative feedback loop of positivity always happening. So keep it up and keep that music going for us, so we remember what we're here for.
Well, thanks.
I hope y'all will keep in touch with me. I'm going to try and see if I can somehow get to line 3, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to schedule myself up there.
Yeah, well, you take care of yourself either way. I want to give a special shout out. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, God bless you all, and as we always say when we got these little communicators, Kirk out. I'll see y'all later.
Well, bye, Slim. I want to give a special shout out to Sincerely V, Chris Velasquez. He has been an amazing tech. He's the one who's been playing all the audio and dropping all those links into the chat. Thank you so much, Sin. I want to thank Rep for being a super dope co-host. This has been amazing. And I'm going to switch us to our last little bit that we've got here. Tom, if you wouldn't mind turning on your camera and your mic. If you enjoyed the music at the top of the show during the intermission, those were songs by Tom Nielsen. He is an associate member of Veterans for Peace and has done several fundraisers for VFP chapters. He has 2 Song of the Year awards for independent musicians, and in January 2021 won 2 international awards for Best Traditional Folk and Best Social Commentary Album. In 2017, he received the Arab American Women Association Award for Human Rights Work for Palestine through performance art. He wasn't able to perform with us tonight. That's why we had these wonderful recordings. He has one last song to share with us. It's called 18 Cows. Would you like to introduce that song, Tom?
Well, with the first Intifada at that time, Palestinians weren't allowed to have their own dairy. They had to get all their milk from Israel. So the villagers in Beit Sahur, which is part of the greater metropolitan area of Bethlehem, bought 18 cows from kibbutz Hillel from an Israeli farmer who was sympathetic to the Palestinian movement. And that was against the law. And I give you 18 cows.
Wow. All right, Sin, let it play. I will see y'all in the social room after I enjoy this song. And thank you so much, Tom. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Now it was back in 1988 with the occupation of the Palestine state, when Beit Sahur bought 18 cows, but it wasn't what the law allows. If you want to drink milk, the law of the state says you get it from Israel, not a farm you create. So 18 cows went underground, and for the next 4 years, they couldn't be found. So word come out from the high command, there's 18 cows in the promised land. They're solid and spotted, white and black, so it's time to plan a sneak attack. So 18 cows all had to hide, 'cause the army's coming from the other side. They came by land and choppers in the air, but they couldn't find those cows anywhere. It's against the law for milk to be made by 18 cows in the bovine brigade. 18 cows committing the crime of making milk in Palestine. Now 18 cows give you milk to drink, but that ain't all, it's more than you think. It's independence and dignity and a threat to Israel's security. 'Cause they might make butter and they might make cheese and other intifada, other activities, so they stay undercover and do as they please. Thinking up cow conspiracies. It's against the law for milk to be made by 18 cows in the bovine brigade. 18 cows committing the crime, making milk in Palestine. Well, hiding beneath the fig and vine, 18 cows wanted dead or alive. These lactating ladies committing the crime, making milk and babies in Palestine. There was Lola and Goldie, Rivka and Ruth. I can't make this stuff up, it's really the truth. And all the others, there were 14 more in a Milky Way, in the middle of a war. It's against the law for milk to be made by 18 cows in the bovine brigade. 18 cows committing the crime of making milk in Palestine. 18 cows committing the crime of making milk in Palestine.